All right, we are live. Let me make sure the volume is good. Maybe turn that down slightly. Yeah, that seems like that'll be pretty good. Because I no longer, I used to have it so that when I started talking, the music would turn down, but I got rid of that. Mainly because the software that I'm using makes that difficult. Congrats to Ronan for getting first. And nobody else was even really close. No, actually, Dot4 was pretty close, but they were not close, but no dice. Did you like the stream? Let me just put that. Welcome back, bro. Thank you. I also streamed yesterday, but, I'm sure some people didn't catch that. So we are back. Sorry for the lack of streams in general lately. And congrats to Shy Moang getting first on Twitch. Let me do this. You need to talk about the new baby piglet pandas and hoglins. What about them? Just about the fact that they exist? Because listen, okay, so I decided not to make a short talking about the new snapshot because it was just a nothing snapshot that added nothing actually it added the ability to stone cut stone into cobblestone and deep slate into cobble deep slate. That's a good change. Otherwise though, it's kind of a nothing snapshot, and because of a few reasons. One, I don't love to be super negative all the time, so I decided against making a video on it, or a video ripping on it, because A, I was mad and I didn't want to just make a video ranting about how garbage of an update this is. B, my snapshot videos as of late haven't been doing very well. I think primarily because they haven't been adding very much, so it hasn't been that interesting to talk about. And then third, because of those two things, and because I didn't think the video would do well, and because I've been working on a long form video, I figured I would just continue working on the long form, and that would be that. Oh, I forgot to start recording once again. Okay, so I ran the magma ball farm. I forgot what this is called. What, Froglight? I ran the Froglight farm for about, I don't know, a few minutes after. Oh, hype. I ran it for a few minutes after I ended stream, and we have a ton of Froglights now. So that is beautiful. And this Froglight farm will hopefully not break in the next update. Unfortunately, Mojang broke my last Froglight farm. Let's hope they don't do it again. That'd be really, really mean if I just keep building Froglight farms for them to immediately break. Let's just get 2 shulkers. And we're just going to fill them up with Froglights. Oh, you know what? Let's also... Oh, this actually has Froglights in it already. That's fine. What did I need to hack to get first in a stream? What did you do to hack? On stream, the mod said I was hacking. I think they may have been trolling you. Can't wait for the new drop. I don't want to... I talked about this a lot yesterday, so I don't really want to just spend an entire another stream. Hey, thank you so much for the donut,
Can I have a shout out?
Yes, shout out Gamerlord. Thank you very much for the donut. That's so nice of you. I don't want to just spend the whole... I don't want to spend 2 streams in a row talking about how I don't think this newest snapshot cycle is very good. But I am glad that there are some people out there who are like super excited about the new snapshot. It's not for me. I think I prefer when they add content instead of just changing things that I didn't really have any problem with. I personally did not think that the old baby mobs needed to be updated really at all. And so I don't really care too much, but or about the changes they made. But I'm glad there are people who are happy that they're making these changes. If it's just babies, that's crazy. So it's babies, new note block, new rabbit texture, Babies, new note block, new rabbit texture. Hey, thank you so much for becoming a tier 1 member, Gamer Lord. I appreciate you. Oh, bro's got the lightly weathered wax copper cut stare. Heck yeah, dude. I think it's called oxidized, or is it lightly oxidized now? I think they changed what it's called. I'm gonna destroy this portal really quickly because I don't want it just sitting in the forest here. Stronger zombies. The zombies are not stronger. What are you talking about? Why is there no chat box? Where did you go? Why chat box not on? Chat box, why are you being mean to me? There we go. We got new babies. We got new note block, the trumpet. We got craftable name tags. We got golden dandelion. We got and we got the ability to make stone into cobblestone and deep slate into cobbled deep slate using a stone cutter. Those are the 5 things they added, and most of them are very small things, so I think it's not unreasonable. Yeah, they made baby zombies easier to kill. I don't know exactly what somebody was saying when they said they made them harder. Hey, yo, thank you very much
dash
for the
prime.
prime.
More like dash sus4 ha 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 ha.
Dash sus4. I'm not sus, guys. I'm not the imposter. Do not accuse me of this. That's slander, I tell you. Slander. Let me bring this allay with me. Can he keep up? If I fly at like a reasonably fast speed? No, he can't. But if I just like slow myself down every so often, he should be fine. Yay, come through the portal? Good boy. Do you do PvP often? Not often, no. You're on the side of the screen, let's go! Bro's showing up on the chat box. Huge W for Paul. What's up, Pen? How's it going? It's been a while? It has. It has indeed, I think. I think I recognize you, maybe? I haven't done it in a while, but I usually try to do like a playing with viewers stream like once a week. I haven't been doing it very often because I haven't really been streaming all that often. But I'll probably try to get back to playing with viewers soonish. Wait, can I lead this guy? I want to grab him. No! Come on. Yes! Yeah, let's go, little guy. We're gonna go way faster than you want. Thank goodness. Leading an allay. Allays are great, but it's really annoying that, you know, it's annoying that it is, they're very slow relative to how fast you can go with an elytra. Do you use any types of mods? I use a ton of mods, yes. Maybe you've already answered this, but how do you come up with your Minecraft avatar? It's based on my username, which is Dashing Pumpkin the Fourth, as in like dashing as in like handsome, and so my avatar is like a jacked pumpkin. That's gonna break, but it's fine. This guy will just follow me the rest of the way. I think I'm gonna put... I think this is a good idea, low-key. I'm gonna put little dude... Where did my leads go? I'm gonna put this little guy right here. Like that. There we go. Is this guy mad at me? He's mad at me! That's not very nice. Why is he mad at me? I feel like it's been a while since I've touched him. Dash Plum is a nice name. Thank you. My grandmother named me that. Well, not she didn't name me that, but I'm named after my grandmother. She was also named Dash Plum 4. Well, she was Dash Plum 3, to be fair. Yes, Dash Plum 4 is a woman's name. Don't bully me too hard for it. Oh, you're Luz Planter. Okay. I was gonna say, because I wasn't sure if I knew you. That makes sense. I can't decide if when I don't know someone, if I just say, yeah, I have no idea who you are, or if I pretend that I do know them. I feel like it's probably better to just be honest. Whee! Dash is a male name. I don't personally know anyone named Dash, but Dash Pum, I'm named after my grandmother, trust. I'm not making this up on the spot. I would never do that. I would never lie to you guys like that and make things up for the sake of entertainment. I tell the truth all the time only. Somebody was pointing out how cooked my shulker box setup is, so let's fix it really quickly. Here we go. Now it's less cooked. I mean, it's obviously still a little cooked, but at least all the essentials are at the top row. Dash, remember me? I think I actually do remember you. Chula update now, unless somebody else just has a similar name to you and I'm remembering them. It's really cooked. Listen, it's not that bad. I mean, listen, these are all of my commonly used items, and then these items are, well, some of these are commonly used, like scaffolding and like shulker shells, and then some of these are just kind of random items that I haven't sorted yet. Oh, you know what? I think I keep the gold block in here so that I have items. Where would shroom lights even go? I have a lighting block, or a lighting shulker, or chest, I mean. So I guess shroom lights are gonna go in here. Did I lose my other shulker that had a bunch of shroom lights in it? Oh, there it is. So that's in there. And then I have, let's consolidate all of my iron into one shulker. Because I have this one as well, which has a bunch more iron. And a bunch of compasses for some reason. I don't really know what compasses are, but... Or why I have these. I mean, I do know what compasses are. Like, I understand what they are, but I don't know why I have so many of them. Put that away. This is all the stuff that I needed for the actual design. This I like to keep in my ender chest because that's a bunch of emeralds, and that's helpful. This I could also keep because I use smooth stone in like just about every build I wind up doing. I don't think I really need gunpowder on me in like massive quantities like that. I don't even know what that is. What do you mean? Imagine they removed mending on Elytras, but also removed the too expensive feature on anvils. You know, I've said this before, and I will honestly say it again. If they removed mending from the game, it would not be that big of a deal, in my opinion. I really like I feel like people would get really mad about it, and like rightfully so, because I don't really know what like there would have to be a really good reason for removing it, but I personally could get by just fine without ever being able to mend my gear. I would just make a new set of gear, and it like would not take me that much longer than it would to mend my gear. It would, because you'd have to get so many elytras. You can repair them with phantom membranes though. So I really don't think it would be that big of a deal in my personal opinion. I wouldn't obviously want them to do it. Like, I'm not encouraging this, because I do think that that's a terrible idea to just remove them. But I feel like it wouldn't actually impact me, at least. And I don't really, I think so. I actually have this. This will probably be a second channel video. Granted, is supposed to return it to me like tonight, I think. But Grant's been working on a video. I recorded it a while ago. It's my definitive and correct tier list of all of the enchantments. And you might be surprised to hear, but the number one enchantment is not mending, because I think that mending is I think mending is an enchantment that you could fully remove from the game and it would be fine. The game would still be the same. The game wouldn't really suffer that much if you removed mending from the game. It would make it it would make it more annoying, and like it would make it more annoying and a little less accessible for new players, but mending didn't always exist and people got by without mending. Anvil's break, and it makes sense because the armor will not last that long, but mending removed the point. Yeah. I don't even mend my stuff unless I'm doing something repetitively. What do you mean? You just like your stuff never gets to a point where you're breaking it? Or you just make new tools? Because that's kind of a hot take if you just always make new tools. That seems like something that the average person would not do. I feel like mending is very much a thing that, like, for the average person, mending is great. But I'm not the average person, and I think it, like, if you hypothetically removed mending from the game altogether, people would be mad, and it would be reasonable for people to be mad, but people would adjust, you know? I feel like people would adjust, and then once they've adjusted, it would just be like, okay, that's just how Minecraft is now. There's just not mending anymore. Oh, nice. Those are dying. I feel like mushrooms should go somewhere in here. I'm trying to sort my chest room a little bit. It's kind of disgusting right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. This is pretty atrocious, though. What are you doing? I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup around my chest room before I get back to gathering items for the sheep fricker. I don't like unstable. I am not anti-unstable, but I've just never gotten into it. So you're not. I mean, like I wouldn't say that I don't like it, but I wouldn't say that I do like it. So you're not alone. Look at that beautiful mace. Will you ever do a sniffer fricker? No, I will not. Just check in. Gotta try to get... How did we get here again? Failed 4 times so far. Is it really that hard? You're building like the machine? I kind of assumed like if you build the machine, you know, like the setup for it, it wouldn't be that bad. Why does this chest have so many random items in it? This, I'm assuming, was for the auto sorter, but I feel like I probably already got all those items. Let's take this. Let's shove these in here. And then where would the rest of the shulker shells go? I guess in end stuff. There we go. Rails, and then 2 single flowers. See, this is why I need to periodically clear out my thing. Pretty soon, like soon-ish, it's not going to be like within the next like month, but at some point in the future, I'm going to build, I shouldn't say pretty soon, which is why I'm just going to say at some point, I'm going to build an auto sorter, and I'll just chuck everything into my auto sorter once I'm done with it, and it'll be beautiful. But for now, that's not what I'm doing, so... I don't know where I would even really put beds. I guess in dyes. Because that's like kind of it's like a colored block. Why did the name of that purple flower say allium? Because it was an allium. Can you put the schematic of the sheep fricker in the Discord? No, I cannot. I'm sorry. Not yet. Not until I finish. Until I finish building it and put out my video. Once I do that, I will put out the schematic. But I'm not gonna do that until then because I don't want somebody else. I paid $600 for somebody to make this for Mythical Pingu to design the sheep fricker, and if somebody else posted a video of building the sheep fricker that I made before I did, I would be pissed. So no, it's too large of a file. It's definitely not, but it is just a matter of me not wanting the thing that I am building to have somebody else make a video on it first. I could 100% see Carves making a YouTube short where he's like, so somebody designed a massive sheep fricker, and he just shows it off, and then it gets 20 million views. I'm new to stream. Welcome. I have slime in here. Do I have like a shulker that isn't full of slime that I could put it into? Put that in there. Soul sand is in here. The rest of this I feel like I can just throw on the floor and let it despawn. You know, I feel like I really wish that real life worked the same as Minecraft, where when people threw their trash on the floor, it just despawned instead of polluting the environment. That'd be so sick. Can we get an update to real life to do that? I don't know about you guys, but that'd be pretty cool if you ask me. I also really wish you could throw slime balls and like have them bounce. That'd be so sick. Dash, do you breathe? No, never. Thank you for the follow, Random Newt. You won 15 bucks in poker today? Yo, that's so hype. That is so sick. But he went all in with nothing. I mean, that's what bluffing is, you know. That's kind of a large part of poker, to be fair. Not necessarily very smart, but that is kind of how poker works. Wow, I have a lot of those. That's wonderful. I'm gonna put all of my trial chamber stuff in the same area. Or in the same chest. I guess these don't actually really belong, but that's fine. Hey, thank you very much for the $2
Started
dono.
new survival world yesterday for EOL Farm.
Oh, that's fire. What version are you playing in? Because EOL farms, as far as I know, are not possible in the newer versions of Minecraft. Are you going to build it in like an older version and then update? Because at least as far as I knew, that was like the only way that you could really do it. I went all in and he called me, so he wasn't bluffing. Ah, okay. Or so you thought he wasn't bluffing, but he was, because you said he didn't have anything, right? Hey, thank you so much for the super chat.
1.18.2.
ZQSU. 1.8.2. Okay. Yeah, I have not built an EOL farm, and I know very little about it, to be fair. But I hope that it goes well, because all I really know is EOL farms are really cool. I kind of wish you were still like able to build them, but okay, I don't feel like sorting all of the rest of these items, so I am gonna leave some shulkers on the ground. But we're a little bit better. This room has a lot less clutter on the ground. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna carry around. This is actually kind of smart because I always use white stained glass for everything. So I'm just gonna carry around a shulker that's full of white stained glass, and that will be a nice building block for me because I'm like literally always using white stained glass. I don't know why. White stained glass is just the nicest looking stained glass. I'm not being racist. It just looks very like clean and like scientific. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go grab some stuff from otherwhere. There's a thief in my house. Oh man, I should have built a giant geode to store his stuff. Am I correct or am I incorrect? But isn't your geode literally just a bunch of chests, or is it an actual item sorter? Okay, these are still working, correct? Yeah, these are still working. I wonder why this machine seems to have broken, though, for a reason that I am unsure of. Let's not specify on the details. Oh, look at all that passive wood we have, chat. This is essentially what passive income is. This wood farm is genuinely passive income. Wait, that's kind of a fire video idea. I created passive income in Minecraft, and I build a bunch of farms that are all specifically farms that I do not have to do anything to run. Wait, that's kind of a good alternate title as well. Hold on, I'm writing this down. That's kind of a good alternate title as well to my villager killing video that I will eventually make about the new villager killer I designed that kills villagers without me doing anything. It could be like, I don't really know exactly how I would title it, but something about passive income would be kind of funny, because it's just like, I don't know, because I'm basically passively killing villagers. I have phantoms attacking me. This is really annoying. I was talking to Gerg recently, and he was telling me that sometimes his videos, sometimes the silly titles are the ones that do really well. So I'm going to try that on some videos. I'm going to try just like making the title, like, you know, seeing what title does better. Why are you killing the villagers? Because it's fun and they deserve it. So this is why it broke, because it somehow the TNT got broken. I assume it's that I logged out at just the right moment to break it, but this should fix it, I think. Well, I just have to flip that. And then I think it should get fixed shortly. There we go. Now it's fixed. Now this should keep going. The music choice is very interesting. You don't like electro swing? Oh, well, you put a cat jam, though, so I feel like electro swing is such a good genre, man. I love electro swing. Is this guy still working? Last I checked, dude. Oh, man, it did break. Okay. Interesting. I wonder why it broke. Because, so one thing that I've found is that Ender Pearl chunk loaders are much more consistent at, like, this farm was not breaking when I logged out. But I guess I logged out in such, somehow I logged out in such a way that it broke both of these farms. But I used to have to fix it. I used to have to fix this farm like every single time I logged back on. Now it looks like I don't. Now it looks like I'm only having to fix it like once in a blue moon, which is awesome. Like, I haven't had to fix this guy in forever. So I'm very pleased with that. Basically, cobblestone is not supposed to show up here, but when you log off and log back on, it does occasionally. All right, there we go. That should probably make this work again. Oh, wow. Oh, see, that's good to know as well. You don't want cobblestone and stuff in there. That then clogs up the system and just makes it so that you don't really have, you can't really get any more items, you know? Okay. That's perfect, though. Let me just throw this out, and I should be able to turn this machine back on. Where is the lever? It's over here. Let me just check. If I go into free cam, looks to me like the farm is working correctly now. Beautiful. Do you have other things to do? Yeah, I have to. I just am currently kind of going around doing a few random side quests. But the main thing that I have to do today is we're going to collect a bunch of resources for the sheep fricker piston. Because the piston is absolutely enormous and requires like 50,000 blocks or something. So I need to gather more resources for that. What did I name this horse? Kevin! What's up, Kevin? Everybody say hi to Kevin. All right, there we go. Let me just fill up this with white stained glass. Oh, well, it's not fully filled, but that's fine. Goodbye to Kevin? What are you gonna do to Kevin? Don't hurt Kevin. He and I are boys. He's my home dog. Okay. Lock in, Dash Bum. What are you doing? You remember me from yesterday? I believe so. Thankfully, Midwest Woodworking is a unique enough name that I think I do remember you. Okay, so let's just ignore all of these items. Put these back in here. And then we take the rest of these out. I finally figured out the easy way to do this, which is good. I now just go through like this, and all of the items that I have already, we clear. And there we go. Now we put on our info HUD. And we can put these back. And we can go and get all the items that I need. Oh, I think my materials list is in order of available. Let's do total. Okay. Oh, gosh dang it. All right, there we go. We need a bunch of stripped oak logs. I'm pretty sure I don't have those, right? No, I do. Did I just not mark those off? See, why is it being mean? Don't I have the deep slate too? Why is it being mean? Didn't I mark these off? And it's being mean and the info HUD turns off every time. What would you do if someone showed you a clip of him or her killing their rabbit? I would ideally report you to the authorities. Am I ever going to quit YouTube? As long as I mean, ideally, no. I like making YouTube videos. I think it would be pretty cool to continue making YouTube videos. YouTube, I think for a lot of people, YouTube is a job where you're lucky if you quit. You're lucky if you get to quit YouTube. Unfortunately, like 99% of people who do YouTube stop doing YouTube because YouTube stops being viable to them. There are plenty of YouTubers who have a fall off in views. And that's kind of happening to me right now, but it's largely because I haven't posted videos in a while, any shorts in a while. But as long as I am getting views and am able to like sustain myself, then like not really. I don't really have any plans to retire or anything, or to quit. You should focus on long form. That's what I'm doing. That's why I haven't been posting shorts very often, because I've been working very hard on a long form video. I am a little concerned that it will not do well in terms of average view duration, because I'm like putting skits and stuff mid video that I think make it funny and I think make it like interesting to watch and like kind of varied. Like the video is like varied because it is having real life segments, and it's having like real life segments. It's having segments that are in Minecraft, all that good stuff. But I do wonder, oh, I just hit the Windows key by accident. I do wonder if that's actually going to result. I hit the Windows key again, god damn it. I do wonder if that's actually going to result in like good average viewership, or if people will like click off because they don't like that the video like is high effort. I don't know. I hope that's not a problem, is basically what I'm saying. I hope that people appreciate the effort that I put into this video, because I'm putting a lot of effort into this video. I need a crap ton of iron ore. Okay, I guess we're gonna go mine iron ore. You know what I should do? I do believe that mountains have a ton of iron ore. So I could probably, if I find a mountain, I could go and mine a bunch of iron ore. Where would the nearest mountain be, though, is kind of the question. Wooden switch 2382 negative 450. 2382 negative 450. 2382 negative 450. Put on the sheep fricker totem? No. Dash got the basic hardcore YouTuber song. Oh, that's a good point. I have heard this song. Every so often, it's funny. Somebody needs to make a Epidemic Sound competitor, because Epidemic Sound has a monopoly, and I feel like It would be nice to have more than like the same, like every YouTuber has the same songs. It would be really nice. Why are my tridents popping off? Or did I just throw that on the ground because I didn't want it? Oh, it looks like I just threw it on the ground because I maybe didn't want it. Why are you here? Get out of here, smelly baby. Yeah, get owned. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm going to collect all of the materials that you can see on the right side. Right now I'm going for iron ore. I need a bunch of iron ore. I should stock up on tridents before the update. That's true. Tridents are gonna be a lot harder if you're on Bedrock. If you're on Java, they're gonna stay the same level of difficulty. Is that actually true? I don't know if I realized that you had to be 18 to make a PayPal account. Is there a way to remove nether fog? I don't have nether fog on, so yes. I have Tweakaroo, which removes nether fog. What do you need iron ore for in the piston build? The shell. The exterior has iron ore, which looks nice. Chat, I fear that the nether portal that leads me to here is underground. Or did I misread the coordinates or something? Why is there no nether portal here? Chat, did I misread the coordinates or did I miswrite down the coordinates? Oh, my headphones are about to die. The mouse does not last the whole stream. That would be ridiculous. Mouse lasts 10 minutes. Your game chat has villager death messages from your last video. My last video? As in village game? No, that's not true. My game chat has villager death messages from a villager farm that I created that automatically kills villagers without me being nearby. So this is problematic. My warden switch is nowhere to be found. Is there a possibility that that's overworld coordinates? I don't think so, because yeah, I don't think so. That's like really nearby. What other games do you play? Not much. It's primarily this. You'll see every few minutes villagers will get shot by me, and that's because of the farm that I built. It will eventually get a video. What's my real name? Dash. I do not really play many games other than Minecraft. I'm trying to think what the most recent time I played a non-Minecraft game was. What did I play most recently? Are there any mountains nearby? That's actually just what I'm gonna look for. Doesn't look like it. I might just go in. I think I'm just gonna go into caves. I only need 174, so it's not gonna be that hard. I think I just flew all this distance for like nothing. I don't actually need that much iron ore, so I think it's probably best to literally just do this. Maybe I'll even find one of the giant veins of iron. I wonder if my mob switch is working. I'm not currently seeing any mobs, but then again, you never really know. You know, low-key, jump boost is kind of an underrated potion. in terms of if jump boost wasn't so annoying to craft, I feel like people would bring jump boost with them when like caving and stuff, because it would make it so much easier to get around. Oh, see, what I don't want is deep slate iron ore. That's like not useful to me. The bot is bugged. What did the bot do? Is it just continuing to... Oh, that's so weird. For some reason, it's just not printing in YouTube chat when somebody wins. It looks like that's what it's doing. It looks like it just doesn't print in YouTube chat when somebody wins. It only prints it in Twitch chat. It printed in YouTube chat though. So, Senor Fishy won, for those of you who didn't see that. I'll have to fix that, but I don't know exactly when I will fix that. I'll work for you until you quit YouTube, Big D. Sick. I was gonna say, I want to, since I'm gonna be focusing on long form, probably at least making more long form, I'll have to, what you do for me is going to have to kind of change, because I don't really do that much editing for long form. I do a lot of cutting down, and then I do a lot of like putting shots from like recording shots within Minecraft and putting them into the timeline. So if you want to help with recording the shots, I can walk you through how to do that and stuff, but it's going to be different from what you do right now, because most of the time that I spend making long form videos is spent just recording stuff within Minecraft. Like free cam, I can get good at that. Yeah, free cam and like and flashback, that kind of stuff. Do you know Razeworks? I know of him. I'm not sure if I like know him personally. I think I maybe have DM'd him like with him like once. I think the one time that I DM'd him was actually him just asking me to credit him on a farm or on a video because I forgot to. You don't have an editor, or you do have an editor? I have Granted, who edits my shorts, and then most of the long form is me. I thought that was a squid for a second, and I was like, is that a golden squid? What is my texture pack? Yeah, I most of the long form is edited by me. Some of it is by Granted. But I'm trying to I want to post more long form, and I think one of the things that will help with that is having someone else work on it, obviously sharing the workload. Also, one thing that I've kind of come to the conclusion of, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, because I think this is a good idea, and you guys might not like hearing this, but I think that to some extent, I think I'm too much of a perfectionist with long form. I will spend like half an hour getting a shot that I could have gotten in 5 minutes and it would have been 95% as good. So what I'm trying to do, I'm making a conscious effort as I edit this next video to allow something to not be perfect. The best example that I can give is I am not a good actor, but I am acting in some of the scenes, and I'm just doing my best and hoping that people don't notice that it's bad to me. Like, it seems bad to me, but I'm also a perfectionist, so it might seem fine to everyone else. And so I'm kind of trying my best to not be like, this shot that took me 20 minutes to film is 1 pixel off, I need to refilm it, which is what I used to do. I used to refilm things for the tiny mistakes, and I think that's just a waste of time in general. If they notice, you get more comments and views. Well, that's not entirely true. I think I think the thing that the thing that I did is kind of, I would spend all this time working on making the video perfect, and the story is what people are really there for, right? How much money do you make from YouTube? I'm not going to share that. Yeah, it's like people are there for the concept of the video and the story. Gerg, talking to him recently was so helpful, because he was the one who really kind of told me that, and like I kind of knew that already, but I wasn't really listening. Like I knew it, but I wasn't really applying it. And like he was reminding me that, like, yeah, people have clicked on, once somebody has clicked on the video because the concept is good, the execution has to be good too, but it doesn't have to be like absolutely perfect in every way. And that's kind of how I tried to have it. I tried to make sure everything was like exactly as I wanted it to be, and I was like being really controlling of my own video, which is fine, but like obviously shit happens. Like I died in the last long form video. I failed, and that was just like what happened, and I had to work around that, even though I kind of hated the ending of that video, because losing is not like that satisfying of a conclusion. It's just kind of how it went, and that's just how life is, and I have to like be able to roll with the punches. And if I mess something up, YouTube is like a thing. So YouTube, I can fix all the mistakes, right? Like it's not a matter that it is impossible for me to fix every mistake, because it is possible for me to fix every mistake before I post the video. But then the video takes 8 months to come out, and probably would have done very similarly had I not been such a perfectionist. Look at Social Blade and guess millions lower than what it says. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take whatever Social Blade says and then subtract like $100,000, or no, probably more than that. I think Social Blade probably thinks that I'm making like millions of dollars a year or something, which I am not. At least you don't fake your vids. Thank you. Yeah, I think I am not a big fan of scripted videos generally, but I'm kind of coming around on that a little bit, because I have some ideas that like are only really ever going to be viable if, you know, completely scripted. And this next video I'm making, thank you, Creeper, is not fully scripted because it is done in game, but it is like I kind of came up with the story for it after the fact. And you will, to some extent, you'll have to, wow, I suck at parkour. What's the word that I'm looking for? Where you'll have to suspend your disbelief, because some of the things that are going to happen in it are just like played up for the sake of the video. And like, so if you're sitting there thinking like, this could never happen in Minecraft, then you're kind of missing the point, and you're probably not going to enjoy the video much, because you're like focusing on the fact that it's not real. Are you doing more content that's not an 8 month long survival project? Don't get me wrong, I love those vids, but they take so long to get out. I am trying to do more of those. So one of the things that I'm thinking of doing is just making long form videos on, I'm kind of taking a page out of Gerg's playbook. I've shouted out Gerg like 700 times this stream, but that's fine. He deserves it. He's a great YouTuber. But I'm kind of taking a page out of Gerg's playbook, and I am going to try to make long form videos on, I thought that was a creeper, on some of the things that I just invent in Minecraft. So for instance, I invented what I believe is the strongest trap that has ever been invented by anyone in Minecraft. And I was going to make a short on it, but the strongest trap that anyone has ever invented in Minecraft surely deserves a long form video, right? Like, I think that's just like a no-brainer. It shouldn't be relegated to a short. I might also make a video where I rant about my frustrations with the spear zombie pigmen, because spear zombie pigmen are really annoying and ruin a lot of stuff for gold farms. And so I might make a video where I rant about that. And like those kind of videos won't take nearly as long to make. And I'll still make my long form videos where I, you know, do a giant project, but I want to like in between just make videos where I like, you know, speak my mind or talk about whatever I designed. Like I could probably, if I really simplify my trap, the trap that I designed, I could fit it into like a 1.5-minute video, and that's already longer than I typically make my shorts. But like you can, you know, shorts can go up to like 3 minutes now, so I could theoretically fit it in a 3-minute short. But I think it's deserving of a full-fledged video, and so I am trying to allow myself to do that kind of stuff. And also I have a few video ideas for this survival world that are not going to be like an 8-month-long project. They're like a couple weeks long project, you know? Have you ever done PvP? I have. I actually have a lot of long form video ideas right now that I think are very cool and I want to work on, but I'm trying to focus on one at a time. The other day I was having really bad ADHD when it comes to making videos, and I was just like sitting there like paralyzed by not knowing which video I should work on, because I had so many video ideas, and I was just sitting there trying to, well, I eventually decided to work on one, and then I decided that video is probably not going to come out for a little while, so I'll work on that later. And so I was getting like paralyzed by choice, because I was just like, I want to work on all the videos, but I can't. I'm trying to make the long form you gave me good enough to possibly be posted on the main channel. I would love to see that. That was an effective creeper, bro. I fully believed that one. I fully thought that a creeper had like jumped on me. Good work. I would say like 99% of creepers are like fully do not scare me. That one actually got me. Everyone give a round of applause to Cool Dude. Do you make more than 4 cents per year? You know what I'll tell you? I'll tell you I make more than 5 cents a year. Not to flex on all you broke bitches out there, but I make more than 5 cents a year. I might even make more than 6 cents a year. That's the sound that my toy Lamborghini makes. It's from Hot Wheels. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Hot Wheels. Probably because you can't afford it, but yeah. I'm just kind of goated like that. I'm kind of blessed, you know, blessed to have such a fortune that I can afford the Hot Wheels. Oh, look, see, I was talking about my villager killing machine earlier, and it just killed a bunch of villagers. Dash might be the next Elon Musk. Yep. Perhaps. Perhaps. It's certainly possible. Except when I become the next Elon Musk, I'm not naming my kids something lame like X8 Ash or whatever, where it's like a bunch of weird characters. I'm fully naming my kid. That's my kid's name. I'm slamming on my keyboard, and that's what I'm naming them when I become the next Elon Musk. Dash gave me a normal name. Are you like my child? What? I don't remember birthing you. Why don't you make a shovel for dirt? I have a shovel, but I only had to mine like 5 dirt, so I kind of felt like making a shovel just to get out of that like 5 dirt was not necessary. Are there any creakings in here that are trying to freak me? W Dad, thank you. We are dating, right, Dash? Wait, you just said that I gave you a normal name, but we're dating? What? If I was dating you, which I am not, because Granted is a minor, and I am not a Diddy blood, why would I have named you, though, Granted? Why would I have named you? I don't have a name? Oh, man. All right, here, I'll give you a name, too. There you go. That's your name. I thought Granted wasn't a minor. I think Granted's a minor. I mean, he does work for you. That doesn't mean I name him. It's the fastest way to get pump coins, donating. Donating is by far the fastest way. $1 is 500 pump coins. So if you give me like $100, you get 50,000 pump coins, and it's a lot of pump coins. But that also requires you to have money. Second fastest way is winning first. Or like if you are the first person to the stream, you get 500 pump coins, which is a lot. And then third fastest is probably winning chat games, but that's again like a thing that you have to be good at. And then fourth fastest is just watching the stream. Holy pay to win stream. Yes, sir. Mr. Epic would approve. Yeah, my stream is pay to win. You're not really winning anything, but my stream is pay to win. Being a miner is awesome. Dude, I love mining and I love crafting. I love Minecraft. Let's go. Chat, can we get some W's for Minecraft in the chat? Granted is 5. Oh god. I'm gonna have child labor laws on my ass. Granted is 5 years old. Whee! I is squid, so it's impossible to be minor. Oh, okay. I feel like if you're a child squid, you're still a minor, but... Oh, well, you wrote minor as in ER. Okay. Can squids not like hold a pickaxe with their tentacles? If you believe in yourself, you can do anything that you put your mind to. Listen to me. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Do not ever tell yourself that just because you're a squid, you can't be a miner. You can be a miner. You can be a crafter. You can be a builder. You can be a parkourer. You can be a Diddy. Don't be the last one, though. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Woe is me. Saying woe is me out loud is insane. Can pigs mine in craft? They can. The same thing applies to pigs, but I don't feel like grabbing my camera again because it's really hot and it was kind of burning my hands while I was holding it. Holy pep talk. Thank you. Absolute Cinema. Can we get some primes in the chat for that epic pep talk? If you have Amazon Prime, you can donate to me absolutely free. Please, any primers? Prime is only a thing on Twitch, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can give me $5 a month without it costing you any dollars. It costs you $0. So if you have Amazon Prime and you want to support me, that's a really good way to do it. Anyways, white concrete is next. That's pretty light work. L pep talk. You're gonna be such a good driver. You know, I would love to have somebody who's like, I would love to have somebody that's like a good driver judge my driving, because I feel like I'm a good driver, but I also every once in a while do some stupid shit on the road, and then I'm like, damn, bro. I just like if somebody was with me right now, they would be like, oh my god, Dashpum, you are the biggest moron in the world. Why did you just run over that old lady and then back up and then go back forward and then go back up and then go back forward and then back up and then go back forward? And I would tell them I was just trying to park, and parallel parking is hard, man. You can't really blame me. And And then I would have to kill them so that they aren't a witness to me running over that old lady and killing her, and they wouldn't send me to jail. Anyways, let's not talk about that anymore, because I don't need you guys knowing what I do in my free time. Let's get some white concrete. I need very little, but I didn't see... Oh, wait. Actually, did I check these chests? Oh, I checked. I was looking in the wrong chests. You don't know what a bad driver is until you're in the big city and it's a winter storm. Oh my gosh, dude. Driving in the city is the worst thing. Genuinely. So I had this YouTuber event that I went to, and it was in a city near me that I will not be specific about. It was in a city near me, not like New York City or anything where like the drivers are really bad, but oh my gosh, it was so stressful. And if I ever do something like that again, I'm just gonna Uber, because like honestly, an Uber is expensive, but like at least I can just like relax. Also, I couldn't drink at the function, which was kind of cringe. And it's like a YouTuber event, so you have to, so like the whole point is that you go and you talk to other YouTubers and you can get like their insight and stuff. I met a couple of cool YouTubers at said event, and that was really dope, but I was not drunk, and as a result of not being drunk, I was not even really tipsy, and as a result of not even being tipsy, socializing is hard, chat. Alcohol is a really good lubricant for socializing. That event was also weird, though. I probably would not go to another one. Not to small content creator shame anyone, but most of the people that were at that event were people with like literally under like 1,000 subscribers, and I was kind of like, why are you here? Like, I thought this was kind of like a big content creator thing where like all the big content creators would be here. There were like a couple big content creators, but like a lot of them were like really small content creators. And there were some people who literally did not even make content or did not even make content on YouTube. There were people who were like specifically like TikTok creators. And I'm like, why are you at the YouTube event? Like, listen, once again, I'm not trying to small content creator shame you, but like it is kind of weird that you're here. At least I think. When I turn 18, I should work on site for you. If I get a building, that would be really cool. But I don't know if I will. I don't know. I don't know if the amount of money that it would cost to have like my own office building would be worth it unless I scale up significantly. Like if I scaled up to a point where I had like a few editors, like maybe it would be helpful to have like a building. Or honestly, no, but I'm probably gonna live with Pesto, and she's probably not gonna want Granted living in our house. But I know like a lot of content creators will have like the content house, you know, like Dr. Donut lives with like Carves and like others. I don't remember the other people's names who live in that house, but you know, and they live together so that they can like do stuff. As much as it would be cool to do that, I will probably not be living with Granted. Nor would Granted even necessarily want to live with me, but you know. Do you edit your videos all by yourself? No. Sorry, I don't know why it took so long to answer that. No, I do not. Granted is my shorts editor primarily, but he also helps with other stuff. Why did it oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. Why did it just, oh my gosh, bro. Why do all of the items that I ignored come back the second that I leave the dimension? That's so unnecessary. For some reason, they're not in the material list, though, and I couldn't really exactly tell you why. L Lightmatica. I genuinely don't know why Lightmatica can't remember that I put the item, that I marked all of these items gone. I feel like that should be a feature at this point. Maybe I should suggest that. Maybe, I'm sure other people have suggested that already, but if I throw that, no, see, it's somehow a different material list. How is this a different material list though? And now it's reset. Awesome. Okay. This is so sick. God forbid I go to another dimension. It will just ignore, it just gets rid of all of my progress. That's awesome. That's so cool and sick. Have you ever met Dr. Donut? No, I have not. Dr. Donut surely knows who I am, though, to some extent. He's watched like a bunch of my shorts. All right, note to self, let's not leave the dimension if possible. Let's just stay here. All right, note blocks and obsidian and a bunch of other things. Oh, end crystal, huh? Yeah, he reacted to my shorts. We can put that in quotes. He has like, there's like one short of mine that he actually reacted. He did like the bare minimum of reacting to it. And like, you know what? Good on him. There is one short of mine that he reacted to by literally going like, oh, and that was it. Yeah, granted, go lock in. What are we doing? Hurry up and finish this long form video. You've had like 6 months on this video. I feel like most of Dr. Donut's reactions are like that. Oh God, no. I just spilled lotion all over the floor, chat. I realize that sounds insane because you're probably like, why were you holding lotion? My hands were really dry, and so I have this bottle of lotion. Shout out Gold Bond, good for my eczema hands. So the problem with Gold Bond lotion, okay? It is really thick, and the bottom, like this much lotion at the bottom just does not come out, right? So in order to get it out, I basically take this guy and I stir it around, and then I take it out and there's lotion like on there, and I'll just wipe it on my hands. And then I dropped the bottle, and lotion got on my pants and on the floor. Dash must be one of the normal people that wears sunscreen all the time. I do not wear sunscreen all the time. Dash learned about the ideal lotion from Diddy, by the way. I plead the fifth. Where are your tissues? They're over there, but they're unrelated to the lotion. Just got here. Are we finally getting the lotion stream? There will never be a lotion stream. Listen to me good and listen to me carefully. There will never be a lotion stream. I hope that sounded like how I wanted it to sound. Because I was really kissing that microphone to make it sound like that. It's really interesting as well. You can like this doesn't sound bad. I just have the microphone pressed against my cheek. There will never be a lotion stream. Oh yeah, that did sound pretty much how I expected. There's like a proximity effect to this microphone where when you talk to it like really close, it becomes a lot like deeper pitch. And so it's interesting. I hope the foam on this doesn't like come on. Pause. I almost said doesn't come on my mouth. Doesn't come off and get on my mouth when I get my microphone that close to it. The microphone is touching your cheek. It was briefly. I don't usually have it touching my cheek though. I just have it like right in front of my mouth. Guys, clip it. Do not clip that. You're not allowed to clip that. If you clip that, I will send an email to your mom and she will discipline you. Your mother will discipline you if you clip that. Dash actually is the only one that could do that for me. I could. I actually already have. Me and Granite's mom are tight. When Granite's dad is out of town, you know, I keep her company. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Or am I? Okay, where is light? All right, light gray glazed terracotta. See, you are my dad. I hate to break it to you, buddy. I'm a little bit too young for that. Light gray. And then yeller. Okay, we gotta get yeller. Yeller terracotta. Do I have yellow dye anywhere? Please? Please? Yay! Yellow dye. Meow. Meow. Ow. That low-key hurt. I'm so glad this armor has all these enchants. It's so sick. You know what's unfortunate though? Oh my gosh, dude, the fact that you can't downgrade anymore means that at some point when Mojang adds more enchantments to the game, I'm gonna keep adding them, and I'm gonna get to a point where the armor that I have is too expensive and I can't add it anymore. And then I'll have to either make a new set of gear that isn't god armor or something. I want to edit the short, but I have to get Epidemic Sound to add sound effects since the ones on YouTube suck. Yeah, unfortunately, I am not actually able to share my Epidemic Sound account with you. I suppose I'm not like sure if they will ban me or anything, but it says that you're not allowed to. So I feel like as an editor, you probably need to get that anyway, in case you get other clients. I feel like it's probably somewhat expected that you have access to Epidemic Sound. I'm not 100% sure about this, but the guy who edited my, who's been editing the Marketplace video has Epidemic Sound and has been using it for the music and sound effects and stuff. So it might be wise to just get that. If you do it yearly, it's not that expensive. And considering you're like trying to be a YouTuber, or not a YouTuber, an editor, like for, you know, full time, you'll probably need that. It is, but since Dash hasn't needed it, since you add the music, I didn't bother. Oh, yeah, I mean, sound effects are always helpful, and it would be like a big thing that would help is if you managed to find good songs. If you found good songs for the videos, that would definitely save me time, because honestly, that's one of the things, that's a thing that I do often too late in the cycle. Like I wait until like I'm about to post the video to add the music, which isn't good. And I also just like I wait too long to add the music, and then it takes a while to add the music. So if you added the music as you went, it could be good, or it would be helpful. Iron trapdoor. Oh, they're a 1-to-1 ratio? I did not realize this. I do have 15 bucks, but my friend can't send it yet. What? You should make shorts like Cerrone MC. I think you'd be very good at making his type of content. Now I'm curious who that is. When are you doing an MCSR speed stream? The answer is tomorrow. The answer is probably not tomorrow, unfortunately. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Cerrone MC. He makes content for Instagram. Okay, let's see if he has a YouTube channel as well. Oh. I feel like I've seen this guy's videos on Instagram Reels. Yeah, I've 100% seen this guy's videos on Instagram Reels. Shit, that didn't work. Okay, my bad. You missed my first message, that's why it didn't make sense. Oh, might be. Oh, I'm trying to get another client. He just doesn't have space in his drive to send me stuff. Wait, I do. Oh, I think I understand what the $15 for Epidemic Sound. You have to let them sleep every now and again. Who? Oh, you're talking to Lion Claw. Yeah, you have to, I mean, most iron farms are designed so that they're able to sleep once in a while, but I'm not 100% sure if what your design is. But that's good advice. Thank you, not Waru. I don't know if I butchered that name. Oh wow, I have so many comparators. That's so sick. W me. I definitely didn't spawn those in. No, I actually didn't. You could go back in my streams and probably find whatever stream I crafted those in. It's probably like 2 years ago, but calibrated skulk sensor. Okay, those are kind of interesting to make in terms of I have no idea how to make them. No, actually, I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's just amethyst and skulk sensors, but do I have skulk sensors? That's the question. I have very few of them, but enough to make... I'll just make 7. That's fine. I'll have to get more at some point. Oh, chat, we are... Holy moly. We're almost done collecting all the items for this piston. That's peak. Let's go, chat. We are so close to being ready to actually build the piston. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it, chat? Can you believe it? If you can't believe it, then that's reasonable, because I actually have 70,000 more items to get now. Crafter, lectern. Wait, get my material list up. Okay. The diamond block is absolutely not necessary, but I'm going to get it because it's cool. And it's also easy to get. If it was like a netherite block, I might change it. Okay. crafter. I have no idea. I haven't made a crafter in forever. How do you make a crafter? Crafter? Wow, that is an expensive item. Dropper, iron, redstone, crafting table. I definitely have droppers somewhere. Redstone. Droppers. Iron is somewhere. I feel like I have a shulker that probably has less iron in it though. Iron. Let's just make a stack of crafters. One stack of logs. One stack of logs will get me one stack of crafting tables. Bam. And then we just do bam and bam. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. We got one stack of crafters now. Sweet. I will do that, granted. Granted, where is all your money going? Are you like... No, you know what? You don't... That's very private. You don't have to tell me that. Bro's spending it all on the slots, though, probably. Alright, anyways. We got crafters. We need lecterns. Okay, you know what? I'll keep these in my inventory. We need lecterns. I might even have lecterns in here. I do. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think was right. We'll grab 6 just for safety. We got 6. We got lecterns. Now we need redstone lamps. I have 1 singular redstone lamp. I have 10. We got redstone lamps. We need a birch sign. Birch. We got our birch sign. Let's go. We need a lever. I can get a lever. I have those. And our final block. We need a diamond block. Bam. Diamond block. And that is all of the items that we need to build this bad boy. Let's put them in here. And I think we have everything we need. Which is absolutely beautiful. Let's go, chat. That's huge. I'm out of money from the PC and an iPhone 17 Pro Max and a bunch of other cool stuff. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was gonna say, I feel like I've been paying you pretty well, and this dude's like, I don't have $15 to buy Epidemic Sound. I was gonna say, like, I think I pay you pretty well. Probably better than the average editor, I hope. I don't know though. I had to upgrade from my Pixel 3. Ah, I see. Is a Pixel... How old is a Pixel 3? Okay. Chad, this is so hype. This is so hype. This should be all the stuff that I need to build this giant piston. It is huge. But before I start on the piston, go away, shape. Before I start on the piston, I need to go in a creative world and figure out how I actually build this, because this is built using thousands of flying machines, and if I build it wrong, they are all going to fly away from me, and I don't want them to do that. So I need to figure out how we actually build this thing. So let's do that. I need to start paying Dashbot. No. Very old. Oh, that's 8 years old. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. And oh man, the new PC must have costed you like an arm and a leg, considering how like RAM prices are awful right now. All right, let me put these back, and we have to hop into a different world to try and figure this out. I don't think I really need the replay of this. What did the sheep ever do to you? As I've said before, the sheep killed my entire family. Dude, at some point I will probably build a new PC. And I really hope the RAM prices have gone back down by then. And I also really hope that, I really, really hope that I can just, assuming that RAM doesn't get like significantly better, I can just keep using the same RAM that I'm using. I just noticed Mythical Pingu told me that he sent me a slight, oh, you know, I might have a few more items to grab because he sent me a slightly newer design, because I think I was using the Frixton 2 and he sent me the Frixton 3. Oh, I might have a few other items to grab, but whatever. He told me it uses a dispenser, and so it only has 576 fucks to give until you refill it. That's a direct quote from him. Or actually, I don't know what gender Mythical Pingu is. From them. I did spend 500 on a mobile game. Dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You spent $500 on mobile games? This dude spent $300 on Jurassic World and can't afford Epidemic Sound. That is insane. That is actually genuinely insane behavior. They need to lock you up and throw away the key. Honestly, destroy the key. Do not let this man out. You know how young you can't use that as an excuse. Dude, Granted is really pulling the I'm young and stupid card. Your Honor, you know how young I am. I couldn't help when I ran over that woman. It's not my fault. Oh, it got bigger. Or well, the actual schematic got slightly bigger. I wonder, is this one, if I paste this in a copy of the world, will it not work? See, the thing is, I really don't want to show you guys what it looks like working until once it's done, but I need to test it. So I think I'm just gonna put on the face cam and you guys are just gonna look at my face, okay? Y'all are gonna have to look at my face for a while because I don't want you guys to see what this looks like until it's done. Oh look, see, it's already pasted in here. I don't want you guys seeing what it like actually how it operates though. Should I keep track of my purchases? Yes. Okay, let's see if this works. Because this is the old design, but I thought it still worked. Maybe it doesn't, though. I need to turn my sim distance up to 32 chunks. What's the world seed? Even if I give it to you, it's not gonna actually work because this world has been upgraded a bunch of times. Okay, I'm watching the sheep fricker chat, so so it'll be a minute because it is a very slow moving machine since it's like thousands of pistons. And that OLED room TV. Jesus. I guess I have been... See, don't accuse me of not paying my editors well. Granted, bought a new PC, a new phone, an OLED TV. I like to believe I pay my editors, or my editor. I mean, I do have one other, but I pay them pretty reasonably. So, don't cancel me for that. Oh, it's moving. Chat, it's moving. You know, it's funny. I'm tick sprinting, and it is only going at. It's almost not even able. Oh my gosh, it's not even able to run at full game speed. This machine is so big and massive that it is running at half of the speed of the game. I can't wait for you guys to see this. You bought a... Oh my god. Dude, what are you spending your money on? Oh my gosh. I need to pay you less, I think. What are you spending this money on? Put your money in a high yield savings account or something. Damn, bro. At least the sheep has time to adjust. You're so right. Bro, my setup's so cool. I mean, that's fair. That's good, at least. That's good. For an editor, I feel like you deserve, you know, since your job is to be on the internet, you need to have a good setup. Does the sheep look like he's enjoying it or not? Let me check. I'm a little scared to fly around because I'm worried I'll go out of the sim distance of this guy. Let me spawn in a player. Steve, spawn. The game is currently running at about 10 TPS, which is not great, in case you don't know. Yeah, the sheep looks like he's enjoying it. Don't worry, chat. The sheep is... He's a freak. He's a freak. The freak. Granted is one of those guys who gets paid $500K a year, but can't retire at 65. Granted is not getting paid $500K a year. Okay, I'm pretty sure it just broke. So good thing we got the new design because I can show you what it looks like when it breaks. It just did this. And it just like caved in on itself and the face of the piston is all wacky. I'm glad I realized that before building it because imagine if I had built this and then it just didn't work. Let me go ahead and, okay, we're going to, this is our new Frixton. I hope it still works. I'm pretty sure I checked when it got sent to me and it did work, but rotate this like so. And then we need to move this towards me. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's aligned now. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, are these gonna be made of coal blocks? Okay, so I have to replace the coal blocks with polished deep slate. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy breaking right now. All right, stop that. All right, chat. So we have the new Frixton, and it is it's aligned. And so we're just going to use big command to delete all of this and then we'll paste the new one in its place. Let's just go ahead and it's not even, I turned it off like a minute ago. It's still, okay, there we go. It seems like it's finally turning off. Oh my gosh. Oh, chat, we're out of music. That's crazy. Dude, I can't believe I finally have the resources to build this thing. That's insane. I've been gathering the resources for this thing forever. For so long. So that's fire. Play lo-fi? That's actually exactly where I was going. So that's great minds. All right, this is currently still running at 20 TPS or 20, like less than where it's supposed to be. Oh God. Okay. Are we safe? Are we good? Why is the TPS so bad? I guess I do have my sim distance set to 32 chunks, so that probably is why. Let me check. Oh, see, I didn't even delete this. I was about to not delete, or I was about to forget to delete this. That would have been bad. How do I get to threeth from 12? What? To threeth? Oh yeah, you know, threeth place. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So now what I need to do is we set our paste replace behavior to none. That way it doesn't replace the sheep, it just adds it on top. And hopefully this is, let's make sure, but this should be aligned. This should be this block and then this block here. And then this block is like that. Perfect. And it should be the same on the other side. I just want to make sure that I have this properly aligned. Yep, perfect. All right, let's paste this bad boy in. Are you considered special? Not in the way that you're thinking. Actually, I have ADHD, but I don't think people really consider people special for having ADHD. What is this wire connected to? Oh, there's probably a flying machine that makes its way here. It probably gets connected. Okay, chat, I can't let you guys see what's about to happen. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it currently moving? Do you think you are autistic? No. To my knowledge, no. TBH, these days, if you don't have ADHD, it's weirder. That's actually so true and based. All right, I'm changing. You know what? Let me go ahead and kill @e type equals not player. Wait, actually, are there any entities in here that need to be alive? I don't think so. But I'm concerned that I'll like kill an entity that matters. But I'm trying to reduce the lag. So I just killed a shit ton of mobs. But this is in a creative backup of the world, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, look at that. That actually significantly helps with the MSPT. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. I know you guys can't see it, but that's fine. I don't want you guys to see it just yet. Y'all have to wait until it's finished to actually see it in action. Should I start a poker club? No, you should not, granted. Save your money and buy Epidemic Sound. Don't, if you spend your money on poker, I swear to God. I hate the locator bar so much. I despise it with every fiber of my being. Every time that I create a world and I use a carpet bot, I have to go and I have to game rule disable, or I have to game rule locator bar disable or false. And it's not that big of a deal, but it used to not be a thing that I had to do at all. And I hate the locator bar as a result. Locator bar sucks cheeks. All right, let's see. Is this thing gonna actually work? It's currently just not doing anything. What the skib? Why is this piston not working? It's just not functional right now. Well, that's unfortunate. Where did Minecraft go? I don't want to show you guys the thing in motion until it's like done. So that's why I'm not. So why is this one not working then? Okay, I may have found the culprit. Let's see though. I don't know. If I flip this switch, I'm not sure if it's gonna actually change anything. So that was presumably supposed to start this machine, but for some reason or other, it did not. Let me check. See you later, Lion Claw. Don't know why this is not working. It feels like it's because of this obsidian block here. I guess I should put, if I put V2 back, V2 has all these obsidian blocks are just gone. So I think that it's very possible that all these obsidian blocks are not supposed to be here. So I can show you guys destroying the obsidian blocks at least. Actually, I don't know why. I feel like the back obsidian blocks are supposed to be here probably. But the front ones probably aren't. That would be my guess. Although if it still doesn't work after this, then I'll just have to ask Mythical Pingu, like, hey, I know it's been like a year since I commissioned this. No, probably more than a year at this point. But like, can you please help me? The unfortunate thing is he's not obligated to because I already gave him the money. So he doesn't really have to. Oh God. I feel like this is gonna break everything. I feel like me breaking all those blocks is probably gonna set off something. Surely, right? So break those front ones. Oh, I didn't even intentionally turn off chat. That's my B. I didn't even mean to turn off chat. See, I have a feeling these ones... No, this one might be fine. This one probably shouldn't be there. Because I have a feeling this is supposed to stop. This stops them. Oh my gosh, there are so many that I'm gonna have to break though. I should really ask him for... I wonder, did he at any point send a design that, yeah, it's been over a year since I commissioned this. Okay, so it might be all obsidian. It might be that all of the obsidian is able to be removed. And crying obsidian has to stay. Can I, let me see. I think I can highlight certain blocks Schematic verifier, start verification. Yeah, you know what? I think I just take out all of the obsidian blocks and it might work. Let's try that. Let's try just take out all the obsidian blocks and see if it works. I really hope that doesn't start the actual machine. It does not really look like it did, though. Nothing's going on. They didn't like the stream? Dang, that's so mean of them. I don't know why. People do that a lot. They vote yes, but they didn't. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna strangle you to death. But just kidding, I wouldn't do that. In Minecraft, I'm gonna strangle you to death. Okay, I have to turn off the camera again because you guys can't see this yet. Sorry, gang. I see something moving inside. Oh, it's moving. Okay, come on. Just don't break this time. Don't break. Oh my gosh, dude. This is going to be a design where this is going to be a fun design because if I ever accidentally log out or if my game crashes, it will be broken fully, most likely. And I will have to do a ridiculous amount of work to fix it. So I basically just have to hope that my game doesn't crash mid-test, because if it does, then I'll have to rebuild so much. We all know you're gooning right now, bro. I wouldn't turn on the full face cam. Look, my hands are up here. I wouldn't turn on the full face cam just to goon. Like, what are we talking about? You all right? I am doing so swell. Dash, I want you to know that I voted no and didn't like the stream. See, I appreciate the honesty at least. If you're gonna not like the stream, at least just vote no. Okay, the piston has fully retracted inwards, or almost fully retracted inwards. There we go. It's fully retracted inwards, and it's beginning to retract outwards, and it broke. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to paste before I reach out to Mr. Mythical Pingu. Let's try pasting the schematic without the sheep around it. Without the sheep anywhere nearby. And let's try this. Let's try removing. We're going to remove all of the obsidian. $100 obsidian has been replaced with air. And now we're going to turn on the old machine. Hold on. Now I'm gonna see if this breaks. How long is the stream? Only a few more minutes. If this doesn't work, it's actually pretty decent timing, because I'll send Mythical Pingu a message and say, hey, what am I doing wrong here? Why is this machine not working? And he will, and then you know, he'll have like tomorrow to respond until stream. And I mean, he might even not respond then, but hopefully he'll respond. Once again, he has no obligation to actually help me here, since I have already paid him. But I really hope that, you know, customer service, I hope he prides himself on customer service or something and will help me. Lock in, Dash? I'm locked in, bro. I literally, all I can do is sit here. I apologize for the lack of things on screen. I feel like I really want to show you guys this, but I also think if I show you what it looks like as it's running, it will take away from how cool it is when we see it running in real time. Add Subway Surfers gameplay? You're so right. I should. Here, guys, I'll pull up some Block Blast on my phone. How about that? And we can play some Block Blast. This is not sponsored. I actually do enjoy Block Blast, believe it or not. As much as you guys don't like ads when I make shorts ads, and I've made a few for Block Blast, I do actually like Block Blast. I play it more than I should. Chad, I almost got a score of 400,000. Is it gonna break? It might break in a second. Oh, it's not breaking. I think it didn't break just now. Okay. Let's block our blast, chat. Playing this like this is gonna be really difficult. Oh god. Okay. That seems like as good a spot as any. Oh god. New Kiddo being a tryhard with Block Blast. I think it's really funny that he did a Block Blast ad without even getting paid to do it. I guess I'm like somewhat doing a Block Blast ad right now without getting paid to do it, but in all fairness, this is like kind of a meme. And I also am doing it for a much smaller audience than New Kiddo did. You're supposed to clear it? Dude, I'm playing it backwards. It's very hard, okay? Give me some grace here. I'm playing Block Blast while facing the opposite direction. Okay, so for some reason that I am not sure of, the machine broke, but it appears to run fine when I don't have it fricking the sheep. So I just need to fix the actual act of it fricking the sheep. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Okay, let me turn this guy off. Pause. I mean, of course, the machine. Chat, I'm so excited for you guys to see this because it's so mesmerizing to watch. It is so cool. This is such a cool project, like unironically, such a cool project. And so I hope you guys, or I hope this video does well whenever I make it. I also really hope that that advertisers will be willing to put ads on my video, even though it's a giant sheep fricker. my game is running out of memory right now, and it's probably gonna crash pretty soon, and that's really bad because that will surely break the machine. Oh my god. Chat, look at here. I'll let you guys see this because look, my memory usage is at like consistently at 99%. I gotta log out. All right, well anyways, that's a pretty good spot to end the stream, I suppose. Thank you to Jitter for resubscribing. Thank you to all of our Twitch chatters for being here for this lovely stream. Thank you to our YouTube moderators, Dashbot, me, Anime, Senior Fishy, Alterrock, and Granite. Holy cow, that's a lot of people. And then thank you to our super chatters, ZQSU, and Gamerlord. And our new sponsors, which I think is a member. Gamerlord also became a member. And thank you to all of our YouTube chatters for being here. You saw my message? I do not know. Oh, make sure to pay me after stream. How many am I not caught up? I haven't posted a short in like a hot minute. I thought I'd be caught up. You didn't even say me? Oh, I'm sorry. It only shows YouTube mods. I'm sorry. Thank you. Shout out Teriyaki for being the mod on Twitch. Anyways, guys, thank you. Peace out, everyone. I will check if I am, granted. All right, see you guys. Bye, everyone. Peace out. Goodbye.